Hi everyone! Today I have a step-by-step video starting from domain name and account creation and ending with a completely finished and usable website. Website.com is a fantastic way to create and build your very own website with no coding experience required. I'll be walking you through creating an account, selecting a template, and adding pages and content to your website. With this tutorial, we'll be building a website for a fictional flooring company, WS Hardwood. We'll be starting with one of the templates and ending with a website that looks like this. So from the home page here, we can select the option to sign up. Our first step is creating a web address. This is also known as a domain name. We strongly recommend selecting a domain name before choosing the template. The template of your page is always customizable, but once a domain name is taken, it's gone. For this reason, it's a good idea to sign up with your domain name, even if you haven't selected a template yet. So I'll go ahead and enter wshardwood.com. Once you've input your domain name, you can click the button that says Check Availability. If it's available, you can continue to the next step. So I can go ahead and click on Next. In the next step, you'll be required to fill out information regarding yourself and your credit card information. This is creating your account. So I'll select a monthly plan that fits my needs for the type of website I'm building. One of the differences between monthly plans is the amount of web pages you're allotted when building your site. So I can go ahead and fill out this information. Once completed, you'll see this page with your domain name and link to your website editor. We recommend bookmarking these links. However, they will also be emailed to you at the email provided. So now we can get into selecting our template. Our template page has a wide array of options from which you can choose one that best suits your website. We have a variety of sorting options for you to make the template selection process easier. You can also select to sort by popular or by newest template added. So because my website is for a flooring business, I can sort by businesses. And I'll search for one that I can customize. So now that I've selected my template, I can begin building my website. You can take a look at the pages that come with this template by heading up here to where it says Pages, and you can see all of these pages here that come with the template. Before I get started adding content, I'll add a background image that will suit the idea of portraying a flooring company. So to do that, I can head over to the sidebar and select Design. From there, Backgrounds, and over here in the panel box where it says Image, I can select Change. Now, I'll go ahead and upload my own images. These images are stored on the server for your website and will be accessible even from outside the image element. So I'll go ahead and I'll use this one for my background. And I'll make sure to uncheck Scroll with Page. So the first thing we can do is add our own logo. And this will take the place of the prestige right here in the top left. So I'll go ahead and delete this. Select it and select this little trash can here. Now we can either use text or an image to place our logo, but for my example, I'll use an image. So I'll head over here to the sidebar, select Add, select Image, and an image. Now, over here in the panel box, I can select Change Image. And from the images that I uploaded earlier, I can select our logo. And I can use these little blue dots surrounding it to scale it down. So right now, this logo is only going to be found on our home page. If I want it to be visible in the same location on all of our web pages, I can go ahead and select it. And right here, select Show on All Pages. Also a note, when I was sizing it, I was holding the Shift key. This keeps the proportions the same when you scale it. Next, I can adjust the text found here to something a little more likely to be found on a flooring company page. So I can click the text, and here in the panel box, select Edit Text. Now I'll highlight and delete it. And how about I change it to something like best flooring product at the best prices. And I'll bring this over a little bit. And now I want it to fit inside this black box, so I can select the black box. And holding the shift key, scale it. And I'll scale it a bit down this way and up this way. If I want to move both of these around, I can go ahead and click and drag and select both of them at the same time. And you can see I have both the black box and the text selected. And then I can just simply click and drag and it will move them around. So I'll just move it up here, more towards the middle and a bit more up to the top. So that's pretty good for the home page for now. So we can head over to our About page. So I'll head up here to Pages and select About. So here, where this text box is, we can add our own text to describe our business and take the place of this default text. So I can simply select the text and select Edit Text. Now I'll go ahead and highlight it all. So I already have my own text for the About Us section, but if you want, you can type text in here or you could import your own text. So I'll head here. I already have mine typed out, so I can just copy and paste. Now, it comes in as black text, but I can select it all. So I selected paragraph 2, and these are in our font styles, which are selected and designed by our design team. These fit the design of the site and the template of the site. If you want to customize these, you can head over to the design section and select font styles. So I'll make sure that I take out this paragraph right here at the top too. So I can do that by selecting this trash can. Now I'll just move this up a little bit and I'll scale this black box down a little bit. And you can see we now have a lovely About Us section. Next we can begin adjusting our services page. So I'll head up here to Pages and select Services. This page will require some images as well as text. Now I need to make some room for the images, so I can head to the bottom and use the blue arrows here to increase the size of the content section of the page. So I have quite a large amount of text, so I'll drag this down pretty far. This can always be resized later. Then I can select the black box and drag it towards the bottom. So using this blue dot, I'll just drag this down here. And now I'll copy and paste my own text into this text box. Again, you can see it's black. So what I can do is highlight it all. And like I did previously, select the paragraph 2 font style. Now I'll drag this down a little bit. And I can see I'm going to need my content section to be even bigger. So I can do what I did before and drag these blue arrows down even more. So now I'll go ahead and add a masonry gallery. Masonry galleries are great to display multiple images within the same space. So to add one, I can head to the panel box, select Add, under Gallery, select Masonry. And you can see it appears right here. So I'll scale this down a little bit. And I'll add this to my section. And now I want to use my own images for Masonry Gallery. So what I can do is select Edit Masonry. And I can just remove the ones that are default. Now head to Add Image. And I'll use all of these images. Go ahead and press Done. So that's a little bit small, and we can edit the style to change the spacing. So what we can do is select Style. And you can see we have presets here. So I'll select this preset 3, and then I'll select Customize. Now I'll change it so that it's only in 2 columns. You can see it increases the size a little bit, but I still don't want to have this shadow surrounding the images. So to change that, I can head down here under Shadow, and I can simply remove the color. And there you have it, our masonry gallery displaying the different kinds of flooring we have available. So I'll just do a bit more resizing here. So we can now get started on our next page, which, as you can see here in the menu, is our For Rent page. So I can head up here to Pages and select For Rent. Now, it doesn't really make sense for a hardwood company to have a For Rent page. So what we want to do is change the name of this page. To do that, we can head over here to the Pages section of the sidebar, and right here where it says For Rent, we can select this little gear. So this page will be known as our product page. So I'll give it that name. Then I can just simply go ahead and press Done. And you can see the title of the page changed right here in the menu. Now, because I changed the name of the page, I'll go ahead and change this text as well. So I'll select it, Edit Text, highlight it, and just call it Products. Now I can get to adjusting the images and the content. So I have my own text content already, and I also uploaded images earlier, as you saw. So I can go ahead and begin inputting it into the text sections beside each of the products. I'll do this by selecting Edit Text and then pasting in my own content. I'll also give each product its own title as well. Now I can change the images to represent the products. So like I did before, I can click on an image and select Change Image. Now I've got my own product page as a sort of showcase. So I can get started on my portfolio page now. So I can head to Pages and select the For Sale page. This page won't really work for a portfolio page, so what I'll do is add a new page. So to do that, I can head up here to Pages and select Add Page. You'll be greeted with a menu from which you can select a layout of a page to add. If I choose to, I can use a layout found under the Categories section. So for this, I'll simply use a blank page. Before I can press Done, I need to title this page. So I'll name it Portfolio. I'll go ahead and press Done. You can see we have the blank page there. Now, I need to get rid of the For Sale page. So to do that, I can use the Pages section in the sidebar. I can head up here to Pages, and here, beside For Sale, I can select this X right here. I can press OK, and delete the page. Now the portfolio page is in a place in the menu where I don't really want it to be. So to change it around, go over to Pages, and click on this little image here, and I can simply drag it to where I want it to be. I'll put it right after the products page. I'll select it. And you can now see in our menu, we have our portfolio page exactly where we want it, and it's a blank layout. Now to make this page suit the others, I'll need a black box in which the content will go. So I can simply head to another page, such as our product page, and I can just select this black box. Now that I have this black box selected, I can go ahead up here and select Copy. So I'll head back to my portfolio page, and I'll select Paste. And I'll just drag this into place, and I'll scale it down a little bit. So the reason I used Copy and Paste to select that black box was to keep the width. It essentially copies the same properties, so I didn't have to draw another box and look at the width of the other one. I could simply copy and paste and add it in. So for this portfolio page, I'm going to be using a slideshow as well as text content in the form of testimonials. So the first thing I'll do is add a title. So I'll go ahead to Add, Text, Title, and select Edit Text. Now I'll title it Portfolio. I can select it, and I'll choose the font style, Page Title. And I'll just drag this up here and drag this box over. Now I need to add a slideshow. So to do that, head over to Add, in Gallery, add Slideshow. You can see right here. And I'll just drag this a little bit so it fits. But these images don't really look like they fit a flooring company. So to change these images, I can simply go up here to select Edit Slideshow, remove the images that are default selected, and go to Add Image. Now, I can select other images that I uploaded earlier and simply press Use Images. Go ahead and press Done. Now, you can see here title, subtitle, description, which we didn't add previously. So to remove this, we can head over to Style, go to Customize this element only, and deselect the box that says Show Title and Description. Oh, I probably forgot to remove an image. So I'll go back and select Delete. So now that the slideshow is finished, I can import my own content by adding a text box. But this is not going to be enough room for my own text. So like before, I'll drag this down and create a larger content section. I can select the black box and drag this down as well. Now to add text into this, I can simply go over to Add, select Text, and select Paragraph. So I can select Edit Text, highlight all of this, and I'll go ahead and copy and paste my text. Now I'll also add a title to testimonials, because these here that I added are testimonials. So Add, Title, now that the portfolio page is done, I can finish with my contact page. So click on Pages and select Contact. Now this page already has a Google Maps app as well as a Contact Us form. To change the address shown, I can select the map, and right here in the panel box, I can change the address. So I'll change it to our address. To change the address here on the text, I can select that, and like I've been doing, I can select Edit Text and import my own content. So now that we're all done customizing the content of all of the pages, I'll finish off with customizing the menu to make it look a bit more pleasing. So I can head over here to the sidebar and select Design, and then Menu. Now, our menu right now looks nice, but how about I make it black and white to suit the theme that we've been going with? So I can head over to Style, and you see we have options here for horizontal and vertical. This menu is vertical. So I'll select this template, and we can work from here. I can select this gear icon. I want to have the menu so that the background is white like it is, but when I hover over it or the currently selected page is black. So to do that, here under the Style section, where it says Background, I can select Background Color. So I'll make it white. For current page background color, I can select black. And for hover background color, I can select black as well. And you can see this fits with our black and white theme that we've been going with for the website. So now we can head to preview mode, and I'll just show you what it looks like to navigate through this website. So to do that, head up here and select Preview Your Site. So I'll go to the home page first. You can see here, as you remember, we edited this home page, our About page, our Services page with our Masonry gallery, our Product page, our Portfolio and our Testimonials, and finally, our Contact page. And now you can see the website looks just like the one I showed at the beginning. And I was able to quickly edit my selected template to fit the needs of my fictional business. So I can exit close preview here. And if you're fully satisfied with the page, you can go ahead and click Publish. And this will publish your website. Remember, this was just a quick look at some of the features of our powerful website builder. With more time and practice, I'm sure you all will be able to make even more beautiful websites. If you have any questions at all, you can contact our support team by email, phone call, or live chat. If you're interested in learning more about the various features of our website builder, our YouTube channel has many tutorials to assist you. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube, follow us on Twitter, and like us on Facebook. Thanks for watching.